Uncle. And they're off. She's No Uncle, the speed of the speed from Biscuit with the Boss. And Wise and Elegant on the inside. I Think I Love You on the chase of the second flight, three path. They're followed by Police Woman, Sweeter Than Whiskey. TC Nay, No Speed is last. It is She's No Uncle in control, 3 parts of a length. I Think I Love You, Biscuit with a Boss third. Wise and Elegant is in fourth, and 2 more lengths back. Sweeter Than Whiskey's on the outside of Police Woman, and another 3 back. TC Nay trailing the field. Into the turn, She's No Uncle now gets pressure from I Think I Love You there on the outside. I Think I Love You. She's No Uncle down to the inside, fighting on back for more. Wise and Elegant third. Biscuit with a Boss is fourth, and Police Woman with an inside run. They're in upper stretch. Quarter of a mile left to go. And a narrow lead, I Think I Love You. Here's Biscuit with the Boss, and She's No Uncle on the inside continues to battle. Wise and Elegant fourth toward the center of the track, and Sweeter Than Whiskey. Biscuit with a Boss. Biscuit with a Boss kicks away. As Sweeter Than Whiskey rallies on the outside for a second, it's Biscuit with the Boss. Sweeter Than Whiskey, closer third. I Think I Love You may have hung on third. Striper by Twirling Candy. Filly by Holy Boss out of Candy Striper by Twirling Candy. "20 minutes to race 2, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, and pick 4. 6 is 1 over. Join us Saturday, September 20th, noon to 5 p.m. for Cigars on the Rail. Lined up. They're off. Kissling Win No Joke with a sharp start. Stormy Hollow sent up there, and Uni Winner now moving third, now second on the inside. Little bit risky, gets underway, moves into fourth. Win No Joke broke with him, but settles toward the rear of the field. My Handsome Man, Big Ton 10 is the trailer. Kissling pouring on the speed. The lead is some 3 lengths, Little Bit Risky. Out 3 wide in the turn, just claiming second. Uni Winner down to the inside, and in between them is Stormy Hollow on the chase from that second flight of runners. Another 6 lengths back, and it's a Win No Joke. Big Ton 10 second to last, and My Handsome Man trailing the field. Top of the stretch, and it's Kissling still there by 3. Little Bit Risky second on the 3 path, and back to Uni Winner on the inside, trying to get going into the stretch at the 3/16. Kissling up top. Kissling Little Bit Risky. Uni Winner third out of the inside with 1 furlong left to go. As Stormy Hollows toward the center of the track and fourth. Kissling trying to go non-stop. Kissling by 3 and holding strong. Kissling lights out. Kissling by 3. Kissling by 2. Uni Winner closing in. Kissling leads it by a length. From Uni Winner second, close third, Big Ton 10 and My Handsome Man. Third race, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. 5.5 on the Kelso course, rail 35 feet, second finish. No changes third. Second finish. And they're off. Park slow to go. El Papacito popped the latches right on top from Flatter My Dad on the chase on the inside in the second spot. Hop on top down to the inside in third. Mr. Roscoe on the chase of the second flight. Garage Beers on the outside. And Rudy Obos is only 5 lengths in the front. Forget the Rules and Parks is in the back of the pack. Into the turn and El Papacito is the leader. El Papacito leads it by a length from Flatter My Dad. Garage Beers up on the outside. Next is Mr. Roscoe. Tight quarters for Hop on top. To steady just off of Flatter My Dad. Now trying to come to the 2-path and in between. Another 2 back. Rubos is 7 to make up. Forget the Rules. Angles just off the inside for the stretch drive. And Parks on the inside. They're coming to the final 3/16 of a mile. El Papacito, Flatter My Dad. Garage Beers toward the center of the track is in third with 1 furlong left to go. Here's Flatter My Dad. Flatter My Dad. And here's Parks. Parks explodes to the back of the pack. Parks with a big run. Parks at 11 to 1. Parks to do it. Parks and his Minio Villalobos from Flatter My Dad second and Garage Beers third. By Suzanne Stettinius, bred in Kentucky by Michael Wood, 2-year-old, Doc Bear Brown Gelding by Painter, out of Grant Park by Action This Day. Double pays $29.20. $2 exacta, $161. Dollar trifecta, $470. Dollar superfecta, $1,986.50. Pick 3, $46.65. Next up, the 4th race. Start of the Chesapeake Pick 6, $4,044 carryover. They're off. Sharpbreaker Curlin Rod and Another Hope on the inside is Arrivederci sprinting forward along with Princess Lucia. Arrivederci, Princess Lucia, Frosty Maya has room on the inside, is tugging pretty good and getting ranked there. Into third position, Curlin Rod broke sharp but back and forth. Same for Another Hope, who's in fifth. Ades down inside of that pair, saving that ground into the far turn run at 8, 9 more lengths back. Antonacci Girl has plenty to do. Arrivederci from Princess Lucia, pre-ace out. Frosty Maya racing in third position. Ade is next, and Curlin Rod and Another Hope. Another Hope trying to stoke up a run on the outside, about 4 deep toward the quarter pole. Ade is just in behind horses, looking for racing room, has to come through a bit of traffic, but now finds daylight in between horses, does Ade. Ade's pushed along to fourth, 1 off the inside. Here comes Ade driven. Princess Lucia Ade. Princess Lucia Ade on the inside. Frosty Maya. Extreme outside is Another Hope. Last 16th of a mile. Princess Lucia is digging down at a nice price, 15 to 1 from Ade second. Third, Another Hope, and then Curlin Rod. Minute 6.30. 26731. Our mare Debbie's Diamond. Running time minute 6.36. In the and they're off. Over the lead is Go to Bingo. There's Tiger Paw very quick. Tiger Paw from Go to Bingo. And Spy Wars into third position. Corrected Pedigree fourth. Is 4 lengths from the early pace. Gray Flannel Boss is next. Then TikTok Daddy 3 or 4 deep into the far turn run. Also in that group is Gray Flannel Boss, who lost a spot or 2. And then it's Agent Kelly saving ground around the turn. Great Artist next in the 2 path. Racing second to last position. And Salvo Trigger is in the back of the pack. They race for home now, and it's Tiger Paw to Cash. TikTok Daddy with a wide bid. Go to Bingo is right there chiming in. Then Corrected Pedigree next, followed by Spy Wars. And on the inside, Agent Kelly's trying to find a way through. Agent Kelly trying to slip through out of the inside, muttering on from 5th and now 4th, but here's Go to Bingo, a furlong left to go. And Tiger Paw on the inside, on the extreme outside, Great Artist with late kick. Agent Kelly has found room in between horses. Here's Tiger Paw. Tiger Paw. Tiger Paw, 60 to 1. Tiger Paw to 3-way go for second. For Agent Kelly, disqualified. From 4th, placed 8th. Qualified. From 4th, placed 8th. Trained by Finnica Bentley, bred in Ireland by Rhiannon Syndicate. 5-year-old big gelding by Sioux Nation out of Rhiannon. $2 exacta, $1,324.20, $5,400, $160 try, $21,774.20, $210.37 C perfecta, 2 double $1,028.20, pick 3, 2 of 3 is all it takes, $46.70. The pick 4 returns $14,317 and change. $14,317.30, 4 of 5 in the pick 5, $319.10, carry over $30,635. Mile second finish, and they're off. Artist Mark was first away, fielding up with early speed, and Gung Ho is in the mix too. And here's Ataturk, who's hustled forward. Ataturk to a forward position on the inside, within 2.5 of the front. Pumping up, settles on the far outside. Back to Pico Plat, just off the inside, right after Ataturk. And then comes Apolostic, who drops to the back of the pack. Tell him I'm coming. And Task Force is trailing a field on the inside. A dozen, maybe 13 lengths will cover them. Fielding from Artist Mark, charging on for the turn. Another 2. Gung Ho and Ataturk nose to nose for third. Then 2 more lengths back. Pico Plat has 7 to make up. Pump It Up. Apolostic is next. And Tell Him I'm Coming. And Task Force on the inside, still in the back into the far turn run, where it's fielding a narrow lead. Artist Mark bids up alongside to keep the pressure on, and Gung Ho is in third. Ataturk ridden along from 4th. Pico Plat is next as they round that turn. A 3-wide Pump It Up, and Tell Him I'm Coming tries to launch a rally on the extreme outside. Top of the stretch. They make the turn for home, fielding a narrow lead from Gung Ho and Artist Mark, driven in between horses, a gap of 5. Tell Him I'm Coming. Here's Fielding. Fielding's up top. Fielding 3/16 out, breaks away with a 4-length lead. It's another long shot. Fielding in front by 5, by 6 lengths at 21 to 1. Fielding is pouring it on. Fielding by 7 with a 16th to go. Gung Ho is second, and Tell Him I'm Coming, and then Ataturk Fielding. And J.G. Torrealba for the upset. Official, J.J. Torrealba on a 21 to 1 shot. Fielding, a minute 38.1. Humor, bred in Kentucky by David Ross. Race 6 prices now up. Thanks for your patience. $2 exacta pays $251.80. Dollar trifecta, $487.70. And they're off. Good break for the filly Juniper Juice. There goes Coringa right to the front. Coringa going to try to glide over and establish that lead. But up on the inside, Carvelian Quest has summarily zipped. So Coringa, Carvelian Quest, 1-2. Filly Juniper Juice is racing third. Zevon in between horses up close in fourth around the turn. Out wide there is Gray Bigsy in the yellow cap. Crab Daddy settles 7 lengths from the early pace. Nothing but Blue Sky. And the last sip is the last runner, about 13 lengths from the front. Coringa dictating terms, 3 parts of a length from Carvelian Quest. Gray Bigsy on the outside in the clear, eager third. Juniper Juice is in fourth, and Zevon is in fifth. Crab Daddy, Nothing But Blue Sky, and the last sip. Not much change at all. 4.5 furlongs out. Coringa from Carvelian Quest, the lead 3 parts of a length. Gray Bigsy out in the clear from third position. Juniper Juice, then Zevon. Crab Daddy's in an even clip, has 8 or 9 to make up at this point. Heading into the turn, Nothing But Blue Sky. And the last sip yet to move from the back into the turn, and it's Coringa, Gray Bigsy, and Carvelian Quest nose and nose. Zevon on the outside trying to advance, while 3 wide. Zevon hustled up there, 3 deep with a bid, but Coringa's up top with a 3-length lead as they turn in. Zevon second. Here's the last sip, trying to burst around them from the back of the pack. They're into the stretch, and it's Coringa from the driven Zevon. Out center of the track is the last sip. Furlong left to go. Coringa controlled. Coringa's got something left. Coringa with a 5-length advantage from Zevon. The last sip, and Nothing But Blue Sky. They're nose and nose for third. Coringa does it under Michael Sanchez from Zevon. Nothing But Blue Sky, the last sip fourth. Minute 41.63. Michael Sanchez, 2 wins, time minute 41.63. Mile of the 16th on the Kelso course, rail 35 feet. Conspicuous by Ghost Zapper, Britain, Maryland by Larry Johnson. Official double pays, $102. Pick 3, $1,625.60. $2 exacta, $27.20. Trifecta, $44.60. Superfecta, $151.30. 8th race. They're off. Hit the road, Jack. Sharp away from the gate. Ain't to Be Colt sent up forward for early speed. And Goodbye Note at the rail in third. And Secret Zipper in between horses right there in the pace mix to make 4. Right across the track. And Secret Zipper goes on to a narrow lead. From Ain't to Be Colt in second. And Goodbye Note hit the road, Jack. Broke sharp but settles back in fourth in the clear. In the back, Duke of Gloucester and Crossland. Round that turn they roll. Headed for the backstretch run with 6 furlongs left to go. Quick pace set by Secret Zipper. Opening quarter was 23 and 2, rolling right along. Secret Zipper with a 5-length advantage. Hit the road, Jack. Goodbye Note second and third. Ain't to Be Cold is fourth, and Crossland has a good pace to run to. And Duke of Gloucester ridden along in last, still has 9 or 10 to make up. In the meantime, Secret Zipper with 4.5 furlongs out, still with a solid lead and a half posted in 46 and 4, sharp pace. Secret Zipper trying to dazzle him out there, leads by 3.5 lengths. And here's Hit the Road, Jack moving to second. Crossland's on the move on the outside of Goodbye Note. Duke of Gloucester trying to get motivated, has 7 to make up at this point and 3 furlongs to go. Ain't to Be Cold tails off to last. 2.5 furlongs left to run. Hit the road, Jack. Secret Zipper on the inside. Hit the road, Jack. Secret Zipper and Duke of Gloucester gathering momentum toward the center of the track. Driven, and so too is Crossland from fourth into the stretch. Hit the road, Jack. Narrow lead. Secret Zipper Zipper. Duke of Gloucester reels them in. Duke of Gloucester and Dexter Haddock, 1 furlong left to go. They're fully extended, opening up and powering away to a 3-length advantage. Hit the Road Jack second and Secret Zipper, then Crossland. It's Duke of Gloucester with a dazzling win. Duke of Gloucester to win by 5. Second Hit the Road Jack, then Secret Zipper, Crossland. Official. Duke of Gloucester, Dexter Haddock aboard at 1:45.11. Mile at a 16th. $2 exacta, $15, $25.30. Superfecta, $45. 9th race exacta, trifecta, superfecta. 9 Fiery Debut, 1 over. 23 to race 9 on the Fort Marcy turf, rail 87 feet. In line, they're off. Bantour with a sharp start, so too Dad's Tap. But here's Kahutek on the outside, flashing up there too. Fiery Debut came away running in the 4th spot onto that turn run. And there followed by Chocolate Brownie from the inside. Alongside of that is Brighty, already 7 lengths on the front. Then Basic Miles and Kitty's Son racing back of the pack with Oxford Union, who is last of them all. Round the turn they roll, and Dad's Tap on the inside is Kahutek. They're going at it, and the pace heating up front. And Bantour is in 3rd position alongside Bantour, Barnmate Fiery Debut. Another 6 lengths back to Brighty and Chocolate Brownie. Basic Miles still about 14 from the front, maybe more. Kitty's Son and Oxford Union is well back. It's Kahutek doing battle with Dad's Tap heading off of the far turn. Fiery Debut is 3rd from Bantour, back 4th on the inside. They're still side by side, 3rd and 4th. Another 2 lengths back. Brighty, Basic Miles is next, then Chocolate Brownie. Oxford Union is next, and Kitty's Son ridden along in the back of the pack into the turn. Dad's Tap gets away from Kahutek. Then Bantour is in 3rd. Fiery Debut. Brighty trying to get going, but still double digits from the front. Then Basic Miles, Oxford Union, Chocolate Brownie, and Kitty's Son is trailing the field. Dad's Tap turns for home, and the wall of horses trying to close. Here's Brighty. Brighty emerges from the pack second with 1 furlong left to go. Into 3rd is Oxford Union. It's Dad's Tap desperate to hold on to the lead. Brighty. Oxford Union closing from 3rd, and Brighty takes over, and it's Medio Villalobos and Brighty getting it done as the favorite. Dad's Tap was 2nd, Oxford Union, Basic Miles. Wins. By 3, 6, 7, and 2, Brighty is Medio Villalobos 2 wins. Official $2 exacta, $16, dollar try 42.60. Double 20-20, pick 3, 870, pick 4, 244.35, pick 5, 21,871.10. 4, 6, pick 6, $16.08, $4,797.48. Chesapeake pick 6, carry over.